The 90s were a great time for rock music, from the grunge era all the way up to the nu metal movement. There was so much to be excited about in the 90s, but few things made the type of waves that infamous video between Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson did. You know, the boating video? You know what I'm talking about? So this video that was very much I'm not saying I've seen it, by the way. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. So yeah, this video is going to be the subject of a series on Hulu, if you can believe that. The Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson tape is going to be chronicled into a series produced by Hulu, which I cannot wait to see. And apparently there was a lot of drama behind the scenes, the way the tape was obtained, the way it was distributed. There's a lot of mystery and a lot of interesting things that we didn't see that unfolded. So it's being adapted into the television world, the streaming television world. And this is according to Deadline. It says Lily James and Sebastian Stan tapped to play Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee in event series for Hulu. Seth Rogen on board to play a man who got his hands on the infamous tape. Exclusive. Hulu has had its fair share of high-profile series, but the streamer now is set to profile one of Hollywood's more iconic couples in the scandal that shook the industry when it came to celebrity privacy. Sources tell Deadline that Lily James and Sebastian Stan are going to play former Baywatch star Pam Anderson and Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee in a new limited series for Hulu going by the working title Pam and Tommy. The rock star couple's relationship dominated the tabloids for years, including the scandal when their tape from their honeymoon was stolen and leaked to the public. Seth Rogen is on board to play the man who stole the tape, with I, Tonya director Craig Gillespie helming the series and Rob Siegel writing. It's quite the team working on this. Rogen is also producing the project along with his partner Evan Goldberg through their Point Grey banner, along with Dylan Sellers through Limelight, Dave Franco and Sue Nagel, and Megan Ellison at Annapurna. The 8-episode series will shoot in the spring. It says that while the scandalous event will play a major part in the series, the stories will have a big focus on their relationship, going back to their whirlwind romance that started with them marrying after only knowing each other for 96 hours back in 95. The leaked VHS tape turned into quite the legal dispute, with Anderson suing the video distribution company Internet Entertainment Group. Ultimately, the Lees entered into a confidential settlement deal with IEG. Thereafter, the company began making the tape available to subscribers to its website again, resulting in triple the normal traffic. Anderson and Lee are not involved in the show, though insiders say they are aware of the project has been in development since earlier this year when James first was brought on to play Anderson. The project has gained momentum in recent months with the addition of Gillespie and Stan, and now it looks like it's well on its way to production. And so there's a lot going on here. And again, if you remember this scenario playing out, I was pretty young at the time this happened, but the Pam and Tommy tape, like I said, I'm not saying I've seen it. Of course I haven't seen it, but if I had, I've heard people have told me about it, and it's a crazy tape. So yeah, it made waves on the internet. It was like one of the first real viral videos out there on the World Wide Web, and it made those legal disputes happen because Tommy Lee and Pam, they had that tape stolen from them, and then they go on to apparently make a deal where it could continue to be distributed, and they were paid handsomely for it. I mean, and at that point, everyone's already seen it anyway, so you can't take it off the internet, so why not get paid for it? And it makes you wonder how much they did get paid for that tape, because it was everywhere. So folks, this is exciting. It's always great to see rock having a place out there in the world and getting spotlight on a big series on Hulu. We saw what The Dirt did on Netflix. It was a big deal, and we've seen these other biopics like the Queen biopic, Bohemian Rhapsody did very well also. So it's good to have that out there. It seems like there's sort of celebrities are very interested in rock, even if the mainstream doesn't want to give rock the credit they deserve. So yeah, this is a big deal. And, I think that Hulu's going to sort of be steering the boat in this direction of rock music. So I'm very much looking forward to it. All right, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, you can subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking news and updates. Thanks so much for joining me, and we'll see you all very soon.